Well, you know that I'm always out and about meeting new people all of the time. And I met our next guest doing a speed networking event with the Chamber. Please welcome to the show Sam Vitale from Complete Document Solutions. There we
Right.
go. How long have you been putting printers and other equipment into office space around Frederick?
Well, we opened up the Frederick office in June of 2006.
Okay.
June
Okay. So you
2000.
guys have been here for a while. Now I do have to make a proviso because this won't be aired today, but it is Halloween on recording day.
Yes,
And Sam is
important we tell people that so they don't think I'm all the way crazy. I'm just
you're just
mostly crazy.
walking to a meeting randomly in your
Right,
Star Trek gear.
right.
You
Well,
are you are a fan though, right? You were telling me.
I am a fan, and then Danny, we mentioned that I also, and many of the folks in Frederick already know, I sing with a group called the Sicilian Tenors, and as that in that role, I got to meet William Shatner, and we got invited to come sing at his Hollywood. He's got a big thing there where they ride horses and they do horse therapy for injured warriors and children who have situations, and they work miracles because these people that otherwise hold a lot inside, they start working with the animals and doing stuff. And we watched a little kid there do jumps with a horse, and actually at the end of the event, he spoke. It was the first time anyone had ever heard him spoke. His mom started crying. It was amazing.
That's
Um,
amazing. Well,
yeah.
so you've also been singing for how long?
Well, that's a long time. I actually went to probably teenager, came home and my dad was playing a Mario Lanza album for my stepmother, and I heard Mario sing Ave Maria, and but then he was also singing in English, so this big, huge tenor voice in pure English, unlike the sound you hear as a kid or whatever when you think about an opera singer singing English. It sounds like Dracula, right?
Mm.
Uh, Mario saying clean English, but yet saying high C's. And I was attracted to that sound and, prayed every night that I could be a tenor. It took a while, but God eventually granted me that wish. And so now I get to sing all over the country. Matter of fact, I just got back from Florida this weekend. My fishing, my hunting.
Yeah, this is it. Yeah.
I
Well,
mean, one of the tenors. That's all he does, and he makes pretty good money doing it. Me, we've got about 250 employees here, including my wife and two of my sons, two of my son-in-laws, one of my daughters, and my work photo and my family photo look a lot alike. But but it's nice. I have responsible people in positions to where I feel comfortable to leave because sometimes some of the jobs are during the week, but most of them are on the weekend, and it's easy for me to fly out on a Friday and take the first flight back Monday morning or fly back home even Sunday night. These two shows have to be in Florida. One at the Villages, which
oh,
if any of your folks have been down the Villages, it's literally a big hometown down there, and they've got four giant theaters there. And
that's amazing.
yeah, it was great shows.
So, is there a chance for us to see you locally, or am I going to have to create an event where you can actually sing locally?
I bring the tenors in every once in a while. We actually filmed the PBS special here in 2018 at the Weinberg, and it's shows around the country still today. They just renewed it, asking for another 3 years, and so people in Los Angeles this weekend, are going to be watching the show filmed at the Weinberg. And then, but I bring the guys back every so often. Actually, we're in talks now. We just did a show last year where we went to London and we filmed one at what everyone here knows is Downton Abbey. The real name
Mm.
is Highclere Castle, and we filmed a show there. We're actually now touring with that show, but that show is now just started on PBS last fall. That one's being shown all the time. Um, but anyways, that show is being toured, and we're in talks right now to. I definitely want to be in this area next spring or next fall for a show, and it might end up being the Weinberg. We'll see what
Yeah.
happens.
I think I might have to talk to them over there and see if we can help get behind that. I think it's phenomenal. What a great skill in line with what you do for your day job as well. Yeah,
Yeah.
it is good you have your family around you to support, because I know that can be kind of difficult to jet off. But really, really cool, and yeah, I can't wait to hear you. I think it's going to be amazing.
Yeah. Well, it's a lot of fun. We get to go, and like I said, I get to meet William Shatner. We get to meet everybody. We've done big events with other stars and parties and all sorts of stuff where all of a sudden you're just standing there and super famous people walk by and you go, holy moly. Uh, it's a lot of fun. It's it's a very interesting life to be able to swing back and forth. And it's funny because I'll be up in front of, like I was singing for, 3,000 people the other night, and you come out and you do that and you think you're a big star, and then you come home and you're nobody,
Yeah. Oh no,
I'm
I
back
think it's
knocking on doors selling copiers. But
yeah, yeah,
it is what it is.
right, right. Yeah, I mean, maybe you should be the singing copier guy. Maybe that will help a
Maybe.
little bit. But yeah, not to discount the job that pays the bills at all. So certainly, um, for this complete document solutions company that you have.
Mhm.
So tell us the types of equipment that you put into people's offices.
Well, we used to just be an exclusive Xerox agency, but now we're a multi-brand. We're their biggest multi-brand partner in the country. We have offices ranging from Connecticut through Virginia, and now we're looking at Texas and Florida and South Carolina within the next 4 to 6 months. So we're might be hinting at CDS America soon. We'll see. Used to just be Xerox, but now it's Xerox, Kyocera, Sharp, Epson, and HP.
They don't have to be huge companies who get your stuff, right? It could even be small businesses or whatever.
Right, right. Now we cater from a small desktop unit up to units the size of 15-foot long machine. So
Yeah, I know you were talking about you had machines as big as the wall when we were sitting down chatting, and
right, right.
yeah,
Yeah, the middle of the machine looks like a refrigerator, like you could walk in it, and it's just massive, and it'll
that's
run
unreal.
a couple million prints a month. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, that's
So,
what they
what
do.
is the benefit to a business to utilize a service like yours rather than purchasing their own or going another route?
Well, they can get the gear through us. They can either purchase it by cash or they can lease the gear. About 99% of the folks will lease it because the technology changes so often, and we can switch it out during the middle of the lease and cater to changing needs that people have. But if you go through an entity like ours, you get the gear shows up. We deliver the gear. It's all configured properly. Our guys, you don't want to mess around with something like. Can you imagine trying to do all this by yourself on the small desktop? Sure, knock
Right.
yourself up. But you're going to bring in a big office piece of equipment, and it needs to run right, and you need it to run right for your team. And when there's a problem, you don't want to be dealing with it. You call our team. We never put you offshore. We have a great customer service team here, and I think our Q3 results aren't out yet, but Q2 we had a response time of like 2 hours and 10 minutes for full service response. So that's amazing. Um,
Yeah, that's
yeah,
amazing actually. When you're a small business and something's wrong with the copier or the scanner or whatever it is you're
right.
using, there's nothing worse than, having to wait a week to get it fixed or something like that.
Even tomorrow might be too long, but 2 hours and 15 minutes and you're up
Yeah.
and going. You can't beat it. And our team goes above and beyond. Matter of fact, I was here getting ready to fly out. I'm not kidding you. On Saturday to go to Florida, uh, and I was here on Saturday looking at some stuff and making some things because I was going to be out of the office Monday and Tuesday. And while I was doing that, my wife came in, and I thought she was checking up on me, but she was actually picking up toner to run downtown to one of our customers who has 5 locations and their restaurant, and it was important for them to have something on a Saturday. Well, that's not normal, for
Yeah.
customers to get service
Yeah.
like that. That's what we do,
But it
and that
is
is
nice. It's nice to have someone local. You're not calling some 800 numbers, God
right.
knows where, and trying to explain to somebody who you are, what you have, and what the problem is. So that's always the benefit of working with a local organization
Right.
and one that can be responsive and answer the call.
And we're used to responding to the mission. I spent 9 years in the Air Force, and my son was a captain in the Air Force. He works here now. My son-in-law, who runs our IT department, was in the Marines. Uh, and we make a joke about that. Really, work here isn't just punching in and punching out and you're done. I mean, if something needs to get done, we stay and we get it done. We figure it out and we attack things like it's a mission.
Yeah. Yeah. Are you from this area?
I grew up in Michigan, and
Okay.
then I spent time in New York, finishing studying voice. I went to the University of Michigan and got my degree there, and then went to New York City, and then had an offer to become a partner here in 2006, and we came down here for that.
Well, that is awesome. Well, we are so proud that you are part of our Frederick community, both business world and the entertainment
Yeah.
world. And
Um,
we can't wait to see you on stage, hopefully in the spring, right close where we can see you and hear you. Sam, it was a pleasure to chat with you today. And have a great show next week. And we will see you very soon.
well, thank you. I would tell people that you need anything at all, check us out at completedocumentsolutions.com, or you can want to take a peek at the show. You can look at the SicilianTenors.com, and that show with us at Downton Abbey is there.
Oh, don't you worry. I'm going to have all those links on screen for people, and I might see if I can take a cut or two away to put in this interview.
Oh,
That's so
all
great.
right. Well, thank you very much, and thank you for having me.
Absolutely.
Bye bye.